You check what you're writing. Does it even answer the question the lecturer is asking you? Education system is so different from what we have in our home country. As much as you're trying to paraphrase, check the word that aligns with the sentence and not just any synonyms. Understand the question? What are they prompting you to do? Hello, you're welcome back to my channel today. I hope you've been well, and please forgive me for not posting for a while. I just had to sort out some things and I haven't been online. I took some social media break to clear my head. I have so many things. I don't want to be overwhelmed, so I do it from time to time. I don't spend the whole year on social media. I know doing a channel, you have to maintain a certain amount of online presence, but my personality sometimes fights it because I'm an introvert. Sometimes the news and everything can be so negative that it gets to you. To balance the whole maintaining an online presence, having a YouTube channel, being on social media handles, responding to people's chat, talking to people, trying to create content, trying to make videos, especially when you make some videos and it doesn't even go out there, people don't even watch it to be like, why am I even making this video in the first place? It can be overwhelming and draining, and to maintain my own peace and mental health I just randomly and consciously take a break from social media from time to time, and it's been helpful. Most people that have been on my channel will notice that sometimes I give myself a break, get in straight and start off in a good note. But I've got this video that I've been wanting to post for a while now. It's all about academic writing. I know I haven't done it because I haven't had time to do it, but finally I'm back again today. So did you miss me? I missed you anyway. So if today is the first time you're stopping by on my channel, thank you for stopping by. My name is Uche Chuku, aka UC. And if you're a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you for stopping by. Thank you for always coming by to my channel. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, okay? So a lot of people must have been baptized into the academic nature of writing things in the UK. The education system is so different from what we have in our home country. The purpose of this video is to show you how I deal with my assignments and how I read materials. I know you must have done your first assignment. Those that are reading in September must have done their coursework in the December time, and it must have been so overwhelming and confused. You don't understand the question, you don't know where to start from, you don't know how to avoid plagiarism. And those that have started in this January must have been baptized in one way or the other. But do not fear. These are the tips that I used when I was doing mine, and they were helpful because I did not score anything less than A. Be helpful to 1 or 2 persons. I decided I need to share this tip. Some people, when they had that challenge, some asked, how do you do this and how do you get by with your academic writing? So if you want to know more about this, please stay tuned and watch this video, okay? So I'll share these few tips with you. I have about 5 tips to share, but if in the course of it I remember any things, I could add up. Anyway, I think I've talked a lot. With no further ado, let's get right to the video. So the first thing on my list today is understanding the question. So you've been given an assignment and many people don't even read to understand it. You just maybe have a general topic of what the assignment is all about, but sometimes there might be questions under it of things the lecturer expects from you or things the examiner or the marker expects from you. You have to take your time to read to understand what is required of you, because these are the things that gives you mark. They might ask the question indirectly, but they are implying. You have to check what the question is implying. That's why it's good to ask questions if you don't understand, because they give you enough time when they give you this assignment. You have enough time to ask the lecturer a question or to discuss this question with your classmate. So you have to understand what the question is talking about, and then you take your time to go through it and know what you're going to do. And after you've done that, what do you do? So the first time is what? Understand the question. What are they prompting you to do? And the next thing you go about to is researching. Once you understand the question, it makes it easier for you to know what you're going to research about. You're going to research about the general topic, but when you understand the prompt, you understand what is being asked of you, you kind of break it down, and then when you're researching, when you're checking online for answers and materials and sources, you know the exact thing you're asking Google, you know the exact book you want to get from the library to read. Someone like me, I may not have time to sit down, get my laptop, and then start researching. Because of the nature of things here, you have to work, you have to go to school, and you have to sleep, maintain social life, and the rest of it. So what I do is, from my phone, I might be in the bus, then I'm searching. It comes to my mind, I'm searching for the topic of my assignment. I use my phone to start browsing. And wherever I see, if the article is okay, I just copy the link, send it to my mail draft so that I could access it when I get home on my system. Using the system to read makes it better. You're seeing the thing very well. Try to maximize the use of mobile phone. The first thing I should have mentioned is time. No human being, you think you have enough time until the last day. Once they give you this assignment, start attempting it, start looking for something, start opening your Word and start typing something. Or you could just start browsing, researching about things. You might never know when you will hit the right thing you're looking for. Once I'm researching and saving everything, the moment I get my system, this is what I do. But there's one habit I have, and it has always been helping me. I love to arrange things in order. When you come to my desktop, I may have few folders. I don't like everything. Like when you have different things on the face of my desktop, I don't like it. I love to compartmentalize, so I group everything the way they should be. It helps me to know where things are. I could directly tell you to go to my system and get something and just point you to where it is. Go here, go there, you'll see it. So what I usually do is, it might be good for you, it might help you so that you know where each material is. So once a semester is starting, I create a general folder, rename it, let's just say semester 1. So this semester 1 is going to house whatever is going to happen in this semester. And if I open this semester, I have a sub folders. I could open as much folder as I want inside here. Let's say the name of this course is ICT. So open a subfolder called ICT. Inside that folder, whatever happened in the week 1, I create a folder for it. But that's just how I do. And it's easier for you because you know where you saved it. You don't just randomly save it on your desktop and it's everywhere you're looking for it. You have a specific folder where you put it in. So it makes it easier for you to just go there, make reference to it, and then you read up. And I'm ready to start tackling the assignments. I come to my system, go to my mail and get those drafts that I saved, those links. Then I search for it on my system to get the materials. And this time I need to start saving. So I could come to my folder called semester 1, go to ICT, because obviously I have different courses for. So if it's ICT that I'm doing, I go and create a folder called assignment. This folder, this is where I dump everything, all the materials that I've been reading. I could even create another folder called materials. I just keep creating folders. So it's just as if when you come into your room, inside the wardrobe, you see your bag. And inside your bag, you see where you keep your phone. It's just knowing where things are so that it doesn't scatter. That's what I replicate. When it comes to the system, I like to do it that way. It helps me. For example, I'm trying to research about computer vision. Okay, identification of weed using computer vision. All right, so there are things that are coming up. The first one, let me just click on the first link, for example, and I love to open it in new tab. I don't like opening it, so I keep opening tabs. Tabs can be open. The whole of my system can be filled with tabs, different tabs, so that I know what I open. I don't want to click on it direct and then it closes what I was doing before. So I could click on it, it opens on another tab. I could go back to the original place, the initial place where I searched for what I was looking for, and open more tabs. So I could come here and then open link in new tab. So it takes me away from where I was and it opens this in the next tab. I still have my original tab and I just come here. I have this. So it's not closing what I was doing before. This makes it easy for me. I don't know how other people do theirs, but this makes it so easy for me. So this is a PDF file. So I go to my desktop, semester, the course I'm looking for, ICT, open up the assignment and save this file. So this is what I do for all the files I'm going to encounter, or if the material is good and I can't download it, I just save the link. So wherever it is that I'm writing, I always make reference to the material that I have used. So let's say you're using your PowerPoint or you're using your Word documents. In this case, I'm using PowerPoint, computer vision. That's our topic of what we're going to be writing today. I've mentioned 3 things: starting early, understanding the question, you research. Okay, so you've researched now and you've got series of files that you've saved or links that you've saved. The next tip is paraphrasing. So wherever it is that you're reading and the ideas that you're getting, do not quote it verbatim. Do not do copy and paste of what you've read to your work. Those have already started doing their work, and those that have submitted, you must have heard the word plagiarism 1001 times, and it's no longer a new thing to you. But if plagiarism is a new thing to you, it's just the copying of somebody else's work without giving them credit. It is not right. It's wrong to copy someone else's work without even referencing them properly or without citing the source where you got the work from. It's a bad ethics when it comes to academics, so avoid it. One way you can avoid it is to properly reference your work and cite the source where you got the material from, and then so do good paraphrasing. Because I know when I was in school, our plagiarism level was, I think the acceptable level was like 20%. I used to have like 6 to 8%, and what makes up that 6 to 8% is usually the reference. Because like obviously can't change somebody else's name. So once I read, the next thing I do is to reference. So let me just get a point and show you how I paraphrase. Let me highlight it. Okay, so let's say this is what I want to paraphrase, and I copy this. This is just example. I'm not going to be copying this. You have to take time obviously to read and understand. Okay, so when I come here, I'm going to change so many things in this sentence to make it not look the same way I copied it. So I'm going to be changing new. The research will be there. Outline, I'm going to change it. Decision making, I might leave it or I may change it. If I notice it's going to change the meaning of this sentence, I will leave it. Then method, I'll have to change it probably. Support, vector machines, I'm not touching it. It's going to be the way it is because this is what they're talking about. Two main advantages, I have to change it. The main thing here is to look for words that are similar to what this sentence constitutes. But another thing you have to ensure is, as much as you're trying to paraphrase and make this sentence sound different, don't change the meaning. Say this new research outlines. It could be recent, it could be modern because it's new, modern, and so on and so forth. There are so many synonyms of the word new. Decision making, I think I'm going to leave it like that. Although there might be a word for it, but I can't think straight now. Method could be procedure, methods of applying, applicable ways. Advantages could be benefits, importance, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? When I lack words to express the idea I'm trying to represent, what I do is go on Google and then I check Thesaurus dictionary. And there's so many dictionary you can check online. Just type synonyms of a word that you're looking for and you see suggestions of different words that you can use. What I do is to check the word that fits in mostly to the idea that I'm trying to portray, then I use it in my sentence. And that is it for this one. I'm not really okay with it. This is not how I'm going to do it if I'm writing mine. Obviously, I'm going to take my time, but this is just like an example. You have to read the content. If I was actually doing a research, I would read down to see what that paragraph is talking about and then find a topic sentence for it, or I find a particular point that I need from it, bring it to my word, and then change it. When you're writing this, you also do citation inside the text. So let's say I want to cite this. I have to go back to remember the file that I got. Let me go back to it. One system. Oh god, I need a new system. System is so slow. I need money to buy a system, or I need a new laptop. This system is delaying, Jerry. Okay, so this is the file that I read, and I want to reference this file. I use this to do my referencing. It's called my bib. It's hands-on because it has different referencing styles. I always use Harvard because that's what my school recommended then. So all I do is just to come here and put the title of the book or wherever is it that I read. I start a new project on my bib. I choose Harvard and then I save it. So this project is going to give me Harvard style referencing. You click on add referencing. This is the part I love doing. I go to this option, drag and drop the PDF file, and I minimize this a bit and then open the place I have my file. I minimize it as well, and then I drag to see if it will recognize the PDF. So I drag it to this place. Now drop. So it loads up. I just hope it recognizes it. Ta-da! So that is it. So this is the book. This is the article that I read. So what I do is just to click on it, and then it populates the name of the people, everything that they did, the year, and then I save. So this is my reference list. It has given me one reference. If I want to add another reference, let's say it's another book. So if I don't use this method of dropping, I could just come here, go to book, paste the title of the PDF file that I'm reading, and then search for it. I could see different books. Most of the time, because these PDF files are not books, they could be under journal, conferences, chapters. So let's say if I search through all these things, I did not see the exact file that I'm looking for. I just close this down, but if I see it, I click on it. For example, let's say it's this book that I'm looking for. I just click on it and then it populates. But if this is not what I'm looking for, I just close this, and then when I go to add reference, I could add it manually. So you have three options. Either you drop the name or you go to enter manually. If you click on enter manually, you have to enter the name of the authors and then the title of the book you read, and it populates like that, and then you save it. If it's a video that I watched and I want to reference that video, because sometimes some materials can be useful, maybe a lecture video, I love to also reference it. So I just go to add reference. I go to video and then I type the name of the video, or I could just go to enter manually and then I fill in the date, the title of the video, the date it was published, if it was saved from Teams or a recorded video from class. I fill it up like that. If it were to be a site that I read, I just go and copy the link. For example, copy this link and then I come to my bib, add reference. When it comes to websites, remember that Wikipedia is not a reliable source for academic writing. So even though you read something there and you got an idea, you should read more and find other sources. You don't reference Wikipedia. So that link I copied that I pasted here, this is what it gave me. All I need to do is just to come here. I've seen that it has given me what is in the link, and it says proceed with caution. The credibility is not trusted. It's on amber. If it's on green, you can go ahead. So the credibility is proceed with caution. But if I still want to reference this website, I'll just click on this and they will ask me what is the web page author. Yes, it does. I answer that and they write the name, and then it goes to next. It's asking me what date was it published. I could go to the website and I might see a date it was published, and then I go there and write it. It goes to next. Website most of the times is good that you write the day it was accessed, the day you used it. I like this. My bib is hands-on, like I use it throughout my masters. So I just come here the day I accessed it, and then I write the day I accessed this website. If it's today, I write 26th of February 2023, or whichever date I want to use, because I might still make reference to this website at the end of the day, or maybe next time. So I just reference this and then put the date. And that is it for this my bib. If I want to download this, all I need to do is to click on this reference list. The good thing about this again is that it organizes the references alphabetically. And once I click on the reference list, I go to download reference list. Yeah, it's asking me how do I want to do it. Do I want to do copy and paste? Do I want it on Word? Because I'm working on Word or maybe PowerPoint presentation, I'm just going to click on Word, and then my project is set. It's sending me congratulations. So it has saved new project name, and then I open this. This is the reference. I can just select this and change it to the style I want. So if you want to do in-text citation, like this one here, all you need to do is copy in-text citation. So it's been copied now, and then you go to wherever you're working on. Let's go back to the sentence that we made the other time, and I do Ctrl V. So ta-da! So this is it. This is how I do it, and I think that is it for whatever goes on. Just take your time, and I know you understand what I'm saying. So I will leave the link on the website for that citation. In case you find it hard to find the Harvard citation style, you could use that and work around it. Or sometimes you can also add quotation mark. Before I write the sentence, I write quotation mark, and at the end of it, I write quotation mark. Maybe I'm trying to state the same thing the author stated. I will now say, in the research carried out by Chris 2011, for example, he stated that. I put a quotation mark and that goes there. Or I make the statement first and then I put the in-text citation beside it. So that is it for the how I read and how I make all these things. So let me just put this system and conclude this video. I've been talking for a long while. Okay, the next one is for you to proofread what you've written. So at this point, I think before you even proofread, you check what you're writing. Does it even answer the question the lecturer is asking you? When you've concluded your stuff, next thing you do is to proofread. Always proofread. So I'm just going to do a recap of the points I've noted out. Understand the question first. You do your research. Create a folder. Paraphrase your work. Avoid plagiarism. Do your referencing. In-text citation, very important. Read up articles, get ideas from different places, and understand what the assignment is all about. Answer your questions well, and you'll be fine. Months coming, you'll be like, oh, how was I able to do this? So I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. Keep it up. Don't give up. You can make it, okay? All right, I think that is it. If I don't know if there's any other thing that I'm forgetting, but these are the few tips that I used when I did my master's, and they were helpful because I did not score anything less than A in my first and second semester. No one did my coursework for me. I did everything by myself, although it was hard for me at the time. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you excel. So if you're finding it difficult right now, do not worry. I hope these tips will help you, and please do take care of yourself, all right? Please, if you found this video helpful, encourage me by subscribing, share this video, like, and also comment. Thank you once again for coming back today, and see you next time in my video. Thank you. Bye.